Why would you say the people of Southampton and Hampshire should vote for you? Or should support you?
Because I can connect Labour with the ordinary people, the voters that Labour has lost in recent times. For too long we've been speaking the language of London think tanks, not of ordinary people. We haven't been addressing the issues that matter to ordinary people, and that is the change I can bring as leader of the Labour Party, speaking directly to the voters that Labour has lost and helping us regroup, come back to power and improve Britain for the better once again.
People should support me because I've got the right policies. People should support me because I'm a fighter. And people should support me because I'm a good communicator. For 6 years I've done a programme on the BBC, and its biggest and most loyal audience is in Middle England. So I'm the candidate that can communicate to Middle England.
I think we need a leader who can fire the imagination of the public as well as the party, someone who can reach out to voters all across the south of England, someone who can unite our party to win the battle of ideas, and someone who is a credible Prime Minister. That's why I'm standing in this leadership election.
And just finally, why should the people of Southampton and Hampshire support and eventually vote for yourself?
Because what we need is somebody who, in opposition, can be effective in taking the argument to the Conservatives and the Liberals, and I think I've shown that just over the course of this week in challenging the government on the cancellation of these new schools. We also need somebody who can make tough decisions in government and take people with them. And I think people watching your website, reading the newspaper, will remember, first of all, how I handled the very difficult situation in Haringey with baby Peter. And I think I made the right calls there and showed that I can make the right decisions. And also, I was the person who said, don't join the single currency, it would be the wrong thing to do. There were many people in the Labour cabinet who disagreed with that, but I think the history has shown I made the right call there as well. So if you want judgment, but also somebody who'll stand up for working people right across the south, including Southampton, then I'm your man.
OK, and finally, why should people in Southampton and Hampshire specifically vote for yourself and, support yourself and eventually vote for you?
Because I learned the right lessons from why New Labour won in 1997, that we should have a clear set of values and turn them into action and make people's lives better here in Southampton. That's about how we improve people's wages and living standards, which is why I'm campaigning for a living wage, not just a minimum wage, so a living wage of more than £7 an hour. Make it possible for people to aspire to go to higher education, so I want to replace tuition fees with a graduate tax, and do something to make people's lives better in terms of the amount of time they have to work, which is why I want to give more flexible working, not just to those with children, but those without as well. And it's that ability to turn values into action that I stand for in this election.
OK, and what would you say are the key issues for the people in Hampshire and Southampton?
There are clearly issues about people's living standards, housing is a very big issue, and also people's quality of life, and we need to speak to all of those issues in this leadership campaign.